There are a few items in Rec Room that have very interesting stories on why they exist or what happened to them. So today I'm going to be telling you about some of these items, starting off with the gold disc skin, which actually used to look completely different. You see, back when it was first released, it wasn't colored gold, it was actually just yellow. Eventually though, it was recolored to gold, and while there wasn't ever an official response as to why this happened, if I had to guess, it's probably because you can just recolor the disc to yellow with the Maker Pen, so there was literally no reason to have a yellow disc skin in the game in the first place. Something that does have a reason to exist though is the Update Your Game shirt. You see, whenever you play Rec Room without updating and you see a new item that was included in that update, whether that be getting gifted the item, seeing someone wear it, or seeing it in the shop, that item will be replaced with the Update Your Game shirt, basically serving as a reminder to go and update your game to see what the new item you're looking at actually is. Unfortunately though, you won't be able to actually keep the shirt, because as soon as you update your game, the shirt will be replaced with the original new item from the new update. An item you will be able to keep once you get it though is the gold confetti gun, which actually has a hilarious story. You see, the skin was actually released as a weekly item around April Fool's Day, and since you can't see what gun the skin is for until you actually get it, most people thought that the skin was a gold paintball pistol skin, which you could only get through Paintball League, so naturally, a lot of people completed the weekly to get this skin. So imagine their shock when they got a gold confetti skin instead of a gold paintball pistol skin. Yeah, safe to say that some people were not happy. Some people were also not happy with the Caution mug releasing, which is a mug skin you could have gotten in Rec Room's birthday room, though I'm not entirely sure on whether you can still get it or not. This was a skin that was actually fan created by Twy, and it was made popular by Beagle and Ben, and people either loved it or hated it. It was pretty much a meme in Rec Room for a while, before it was eventually brought in the game, which is pretty cool. While we're on the topic of fan-made items, the next item, or items in this case, is this Captain Hat and Romper, which you currently can get in the shop right now, and are probably items that you've seen before but scrolled past, so why is it special? Well, these items are actually made for someone named Priscilla RTR on Instagram. She created some really cool dioramas for the Rec Room office, and in return she was allowed to design a set for Rec Room, and they put it in the game, which is really cool to be honest. Something that ended up not releasing in the game though is the First Year shirt. This shirt was supposed to release for Rec Room's first birthday back in 2017 and would have most likely been considered one of the rarest shirts in the game, except it never released and still hasn't to this day. Rec Room staff like Powjams and Hairy Manlegs have been seen wearing the shirt before, so while it's not deleted, it will most likely never release. A few items that did release though include the tennis ball shirt and bucket. However, these probably would have never been released if it wasn't for a glitch that was in the game. You see, back in old Rec Room, there was a tennis ball object that you could spawn with the Maker Pen, and while it looked just like a recolored and smaller version of the basketball, it was a completely different item, and even it had different sound effects. However, there was a weird glitch with this, where if you tried to spawn the tennis ball, it would just spawn a rock instead, and eventually it was removed from the Maker Pen, though it was never actually deleted, so if you had it in one of your rooms, you got to keep it. However, Rec Room staff were clearly fond of this glitch since the tennis ball shirt and bucket exist, so maybe the tennis ball will return to the Maker Pen one day, who knows. Something that will most likely never return though is the Helix VR shirt, which was given out to people who were a part of the Helix VR YouTube channel. It was considered to be one of, if not the rarest items in the game. That is, until a scandal happened in Rec Room involving someone a part of the Helix VR group, and as a result, not only did the person involved get banned on Rec Room, but everyone who had the Helix VR shirt got it removed. Some of the Helix VR team stopped playing around that time, so they're still technically wearing the shirt. However, if they ever log into Rec Room again, the shirt will disappear from their account.